At a rally on Sunday, Donald Trump decided to take a few minutes, not just a few seconds, a few minutes to inform everybody in the crowd who has eyes and ears and can see and hear what's happening that not only were there no empty seats in the stadium, but also that nobody ever leaves his speeches early. Now, this is not an old segment, folks. I don't want you to think, oh, they're just rehashing something he said last week and the week before and 2 weeks prior to that. No. This happened again because this is apparently Donald Trump's closing message of his campaign. Nobody ever leaves my rallies early. And in what might be the most amazing thing I've ever seen happen at a Trump rally, the cameraman decided to take it upon himself or herself to go ahead and just show everybody watching at home what was really happening as Donald Trump said there were no empty seats and no one leaves early. So here is what the camera person actually caught while Donald Trump was telling lies up on stage. Take a look.
In 9 years, we've had the biggest rallies in history of any country. And every rally's full. You don't have any seats that are empty. You don't have anything yet. I mean, the one we had today, you missed a beauty. We could have filled that place up 20 times. I mean, that was beautiful. And the Virginia rally, did you hear about the Virginia rally? That was, Glenn Youngkin did a great job, the governor of Virginia, and they had a crowd there that was incredible. And then we came here, and we don't want to be late, but it's very hard when you do these things. It's very hard, and you don't mind a little bit. We weren't very late. Just a few minutes. Just a few minutes, depending on your definition of when it's going to start. But, we've been doing, I was talking to some of the people. It's sort of, in a way it's sad, and in a way it's beautiful. I was talking to them, and I said, this is coming to an end. These rallies are coming to an end. We've been doing them, think of it, for like 9 years. We started a year before, and we've had tremendous success. In 2016, we did phenomenally, right? We went in, they gave us a 3% chance, and sort of like amazing, right? 3%. That means 97% for crooked Hillary and 3% for me. And I was saying, well, I went to Iowa, and I had 48,000 people, and she had about 300 people. And then we went to another one in another state. We had 49,000 people. She had 243 people. And I kept saying, why are we going to lose? Why? Why?
So not only was that a lot of empty seats, but you can also clearly see people going to the exits and literally going out the exits while Trump is telling these people there's no empty seats. That's what gets me about this whole thing. It's one thing for Donald Trump to still have his feelings hurt after Harris made the comments about people leaving his rallies early, which for the record was a month and a half ago. And it's still driving him crazy. As I've previously said, it'll drive him crazy till the day he dies. There's not a day that goes by for the rest of his life that he won't think about it. But it's another thing entirely for him to tell the people in the audience that there's no empty seats. Because everybody sitting in that audience, like I said, they can look next to them and be like, dude, there's literally a seat here. Like, oh my God, there's seats all up here. What are you talking about? Those people are leaving. I'm watching them. They're waving by. I'm going to wave back at them. And you're lying to me. Now, the problem is that nobody in that auditorium, I guess other than the camera person, had that thought. That's what blows my mind. That is why I am still worried about what's going to happen today with the election results, because we have millions of people in this country, apparently, that are just totally cool with being lied to their faces, told to ignore the reality that they can literally see around them. And they say, yes, sir, I'll ignore it. I will pretend that the seat next to me is not empty. I will pretend that the seats I can see in the stands behind you up top are not empty. You say they're not empty. So I will believe you, even though my eyes are telling me otherwise. I can see them. I can see this. I can see that. I see these people leaving. I will choose to ignore the data that my senses are bringing into my body because you tell me to. That's not a political movement. That is a cult. And that is what we're dealing with. And that is why, no matter the outcome of the election today, I am worried about these results. Because if he can convince people to their faces to deny reality, then he can pretty much convince them to do anything. And that is the scary part. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.